All right, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Fanon, and in this video, word is that Gervonta Tank Davis is going to offer Devin Haney 50-50 per split in order to make a fight at what weight class we don't know. However, based on some information that is janky at best. Let's talk about that in this video. All right, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Fanon, and in this video, we're going to be giving a public service announcement for people who are going to come by my live stream and tell me a bunch of stuff that is not true and make me have to argue with them for 30, 40, 50 minutes at a time. Because there's some misinformation flying around about Gervonta Davis and Devin Haney that is without a doubt going to come back my way. So we're nipping it in the bud in this video and talking about Gervonta Davis supposedly offering Devin Haney 50-50 for a fight. And the reason being, because that is what he did for Ryan Garcia. Now, before I get into the details, let me welcome you back to the channel, friend or faux friend, or friend foe, whatever you are. Thank you for coming to the channel and chopping it up with me. If you are new to the channel, please accept my invitation to hit the subscribe button and hit the bell icon so we can chop it up on a regular basis and you can know when we're putting the content out. And if you're a longtime subscriber and supporter of the channel, thank you so much for continuing to talk to me about this boxing. But let's get into this because this is utter BS. It's the only way that I can describe this stuff. Comes across to me, people ask me about it, and I have to have these long, drawn-out conversations to unwind this massive amount of misinformation that gets put out relative to Devin Haney. Many people say, oh, Fanon, you are such a Devin Haney hater. Why don't you like Devin Haney? I don't dislike Devin Haney. And in fact, I like Devin Haney as a person very much. I think that he's a good dude. However, the simple fact that I like him as a fighter, because he's an excellent fighter, and I like him as a person because he has shown nothing that I've seen but respect and kindness towards his fans. And I have to appreciate that because some other fighters don't do that, right? That doesn't mean, however, that I am going to just go with any line that is put out there about him. And unfortunately, he's got a fan base and a support network that just pulls stuff out of their backside. So what am I talking about now? If you recall, there was an interview that took place with Ness of the Boxing Voice, with Bill Haney, who is Devin Haney's father, runs Devin Haney Promotions. Also, I believe he's Devin Haney's manager. Very, very astute businessman and an intelligent man who said very clearly that he wanted the same amount as Ryan Garcia for the fight. Now, most grown people know what the word amount means. It's a dollar total. And was asked about by Ness, shout out to the Boxing Voice who did the interview. Not going to take their material and put it on my channel. Don't ask me to do it. Ness asked him, are you talking about the terms or are you talking about the money or the amount? He said the amount. And Bill Haney said, I'm talking about the amount. What was the amount? The amount is $30 million. That's how much Ryan Garcia said he got paid. Somehow, people contorted that into him saying the deal. Even though he might have said the word deal some later time in the conversation, when he was specifically asked what he was speaking of. to be clear about it, he said amount. Now, do I think that he expects to get $30 million? No. Is there a possibility that he could have been talking about a percentage split that could have ended up and associated that with it? He could have, but that's not what he said. Now, that began the conversation. We then now move on to this ridiculousness that is out there, I can only assume, to cover up for that. By saying now, I'm being told that Gervonta Davis has offered Devin Haney 50-50 split based off what Ryan Garcia got. Now, let me be very, very straightforward. There ain't no way in the world Gervonta Davis has offered him anything in the 2 days since that took place. So if you want to come to my channel and tell me about how Gervonta Davis has just offered Devin Haney 50-50, there's no way in the world he just offered him 50-50 in the last 2 days. But let's just assume that you don't mean he offered, and you mean that he should offer him 50-50 based on what Ryan Garcia got. There is no proof whatsoever that Ryan Garcia got 50-50. None. Absolutely none. There is nobody in the PBC that is verified. Ryan Garcia himself never said that he got 50-50. He said that what he did was took the first deal and accepted everything they offered him. What is the chance that Gervonta Davis and Leonard Ellerbe, knowing full well that they are the big cash cow, immediately offered him 50-50? I don't believe he did, but that is not verified. Could have happened. However, let's also look at some other examples of people saying the same thing. When very convenient that the same people are making the same arguments in different fights, it's like history repeats itself. If you recall, during the conversation about how much the percentage Terrence Crawford should get against Errol Spence, when Errol said 60-40, and if you keep messing with me, 70-30, people said, well, you gave your Danny's Ugas 50-50. Pulling that completely out of their backside, that your Danny's Ugas got 50-50. If you listen to these people long enough, they're going to tell you with Gervonta Davis that Rolly Romero got 50-50. Because it's just a tactic to add mud to the water. But then let's go further with the mistruths around this. People keep talking about the guarantees that people got. I'm telling you, this is piggybacking, this Gervonta situation piggybacks on Terrence Crawford. Because when people were trying to make an argument that Terrence Crawford should have got a guarantee, and when there was talks of a $20 million guarantee for the fight with Errol Spence, when that fell through, in order to attack the PBC, people said, well, Gervonta Davis just got a $20 million guarantee or a $10 million guarantee. Well, originally it was $20 million, a $20 million. They both got eight-figure paid, 8-figure guarantees. Neither one of them are true, because what wound up happening was they adjusted down to 10 million and 5 million. And then when the numbers actually get released, it's 5 million for Gervonta and 2.5 million for Ryan. So you just continually hear is this manipulation of facts, purposefully reinterpreting what people say, being literal sometimes, and being and understanding nuance and reading the minds of other people at other times, no matter, just to make certain people look good and certain people look bad. It's very clear that many people are starting with the conclusion and making the facts fit the conclusion instead of looking at the facts and drawing a conclusion. Like, how about this? Devin Haney has a fight with Regis Prograis. And after that, he has another fight with DAZN, and in which DAZN has the opportunity to match whatever offer is made to Gervonta Davis. Also, Devin Haney. And also, Gervonta Davis is at 135, and Devin said he won't fight him at 135. He needs to fight him at 140. So I guess Gervonta Davis is going to move up, fight Devin Haney, give him 50-50, a big bonus in order to fight him. For what? If you go pay-per-view, he's going to wind up taking a big pay cut to fight for the privilege of fighting Devin Haney. Because the pay-per-views, if you look at it at a percentage base, and again, this is why I say percentages are not in mounts, that when you look at how much money you make during a fight, that if you only because you gave 60-40, I don't believe the 50-50 on Ryan Garcia, because why would he do it? But you say 60-40 because that's probably what it was, 55-45 at the most. And you make that with Ryan Garcia knowing that, give him a higher percentage, knowing that you're going to sell more. Why would you give Devin the same percentage knowing you're going to sell less? That means that more than likely Devin is going to get a pay raise, and Gervonta is going to take a big pay cut in order for the privilege of moving up to 140 to fight him. Man, y'all think people are dumb. But anyway, that's my take on the matter. You let me know what you think in the comment section. And with that, I'm out. Deuces.